Explanation for Mishnah Tet. במשנה א', בפרקנו שנינו, in the first Mishnah we learned, לולב שיש בו 3 טפחים כדי לנענע בו. A lulav needs to have 3 טפחים to shake, which means 1 טפח for your hand, and another 3 טפחים to shake. כשר. מכאן ש... Because you need to shake 3 טפחים. That's what it means. You need to shake 3 טפחים. That's the way we learned it. You need to לנענע 3 טפחים. Yeah, after that he says 3 טפחים, and we have the note over there. When it says 3 טפחים, it means to shake 3 טפחים. In order to shake 3 טפחים, you need to hold it. Yeah. כדי לנענע כשר. מכאן שמצווה לנענע בלולב. From here we learned it's a mitzvah to shake the lulav. ונוהגים היה לנענע בשעת נטילה, וגם בשעת קריאת ההלל. And we shake the lulav 2 times. At the time you would make the blessing, the first time, and also when you said Hallel. משנתנו דנה בנענועים שבהלל. Our Mishnah is talking to us, where do we shake it? In the Hallel. Yeah? In the Hallel, which part of the Hallel do we shake it in? והיכן היו מנענים? It says, where, in which parts of the Hallel they used to shake it? באיזה פסוקים בהלל, we need מנענים בלולב, we need to shake the lulav. So, it will be familiar to you. בהודו להשם, in הודו להשם כי טוב כי לא מחסדו, תחילה וסוף, in the beginning and the end. בפסוק הודו להשם שבחיית המזמור, we have it twice. Once in the beginning of הודו, of הלל, once in the end. ובפסוק הודו להשם שבסופו. So we have this verse twice, once in the beginning of הלל, once in the end, and you have to check it in both. And 2 more times, באנה השם הושיענה. In please God Hoshiana, exactly like we do it. Yeah. שנאמר, because it says, אז ירננו עצי היער, it says, then we will sing the trees of the forest, מלפני השם, from before God, כי בא לשפוט את הארץ, because he came to judge the land, הודו להשם כי טוב, כי לא מחסדו. Praise God that he's good, because his kindness is on the world. ואמרו, הושיענו אלוהי אישנו, and it says, save us the God of our salvation. ומובא במדרש, the מדרש ברות, לפי שבראש השנה באים לדין ישראל ואומות העולם, it is because on ראש השנה God judges the Jewish people and the nations, ואין יודעים מי יצא זכאי, and we don't know who's going to be come out on top, who's going to be righteous, ומי יצא חייב, and he's going to come obligated. נתן הקדוש ברוך הוא מצווה להוזיל ישראל. So God gave the Jewish people this commandment, שיהיו שמחים בלולביהם, that you will be happy in the lulavs. כאדם, היוצא מלפני השופט, זכאי שהוא שמוח. Just like a person who goes out of the judge, and the judge says, you're right, yeah, he's happy with it. וזהו שכתוב, this is that it's written, ירננו עצי היער, that the trees of the forest are going to sing. כלומר, ירננו בעצי היער. It means the Jewish people are happy, we're showing happiness. The entire world is saying, why are you guys happy? God is judging us. It says, you know why we're happy? Because we're sure that God is going to say that everything is going to be good with us. שמנענעים בלולבים. We're so happy that we're shaking our lulav. כאשר יצאו מלפני השם זכאים. Because we went out of God in a merited base. בזמן שבא לשפוט את הארץ. At the time that he comes to judge the land. ובמה ירננו? And in what they're going to praise, where do we shake it? בהודו להשם כי טוב ובהושיענה. In those 2 places, we thank God that he is good and that God is our salvation. This is דברי בית הלל. Up to here was the words of the house of Hillel. הסוברים, that the house of Hillel hold שמנענעים רק באנה השם הושיענה. They say, it says first Ana Hashem Hoshiana, and then it says Ana Hashem Atzlichana. Beit Hillel says you only shake it in the 2 times it says the salvation. אבל באנה Hashem Atzlichana אין מנענעים. Please God succeed, that we don't shake. ובית שמאי אומרים, but the house of Shammai says, אף באנה Hashem Atzlichana. It says no, you shake also in the other 2 verses where it says, please God succeed. מנענעים בלולב. You do shake the lulav. Yeah. Amar Rabbi Akiva says. So Rabbi Akiva says, okay, there's Beit Shammai. Over here it's a problem. I'll tell you what, it's not like a regular argument. A regular argument, usually, when Beit Hillel says to do something and Beit Shammai says to do something else, and you do like Beit Shammai, you're going to say, hey, Beit Hillel is the halacha, and that's it. And do it exactly like this. But over here, it says, what did you do? So I shook it another 2 times. What's the big deal? You don't want to shake, don't shake. It doesn't say not to shake anywhere. It's not a point. You're not adding anything. Okay. Yeah. So so even shake it again. What's the big deal? It's not like you bal tosif. It's not like a zero. It's a custom anyway. So you have another custom. You add a little bit more. What could be the problem? Yeah. So in some places it says no. Since the halacha is like Beit Hillel, you do like Beit Hillel. You don't do what Beit Shammai is because it's different. Over here, it's what's the problem? So now Rabbi Akiva is going to come. Amar Rabbi Akiva says, Tzofeh haiti berabban Gamliel veRabbi Yoshua. He says, I used to check these 2 guys out. You know, with the tzaddikim going around, I used to check, what do they do? I want to see what these guys do. Forget. I want to see exactly, are they going to add the Na'anuim of Beit Shammai because it doesn't detract? Or they're not going to add the Na'anuim of Beit Shammai? What are they going to do? So I looked at Rabban Gamliel ורבי יהושע, שכל העם היו מאמינים את לולביהם, everybody shook their לולב, והם לא נענעו, אלא באנה השם הושיענה. So even though they were in a community that people shook the lulav in הצליחנה, yeah, everybody did. So you can say, oh, I'm in a place like Beit Shammai, I can do it. They didn't.
How you learned that everybody was doing the tzlichana?
It says, שכל העם היו מנענעים את לולביהם. The whole nation used to shake their lulavs. והם לא נענעו, אלא באנה השם הושיענה. But they only shook in the first 2, not in the last 2.
And he looked at them
to see if they're shaking it or not. Yeah. And this was in the place, and they didn't. אבל באנה השם הצליחנה לא היו מנענעים. But in אנה השם הצליחנה they didn't shake. כלומר שהיו נוהגים כדברי בית הלל. It means that yes, there's a problem over here. Don't tell me there's no problem. You cannot just add. ויש גורסים, this is the simple explanation. The way we learn it now. There are those who learn it differently. והם לא נענעו אלא באנה השם הושיענם בלבד. It says some say it's not the way we learned it. It says they only shook it twice. They didn't shake it in Hodu LaHashem Kitov and Hodu LaHashem Kitov there.
In other words, you mean that they did Ana Hoshiana and then Ana Tzlichana, but they didn't do it.
No, just Ana Hashem Hoshiana, no Tzlichana, and not Hodu. They only shook it twice, not 4 times. ואין הלכה כן, but the halacha is not so. אלא כדברי בית הלל. But the halacha is you do in הודו להשם כי טוב. בגמרא אמרו, the Gemara says, כיצד מנענע, how do you shake it? מוליך ומביא, bring it in and out, מעלה ומוריד, up and down. מוליך ומביא למי ש4 רוחות שלו, out and in, to the one who the 4 sides of the earth belongs to him, 4 corners of the earth belong to him, מעלה ומוריד למי ששמיים בארץ שלו, up and down to the one whose the heavens and the land belong to him. ויש אומרים, there are those who says, מוליך ומביא, out and in, כדי לעצור רוחות רעות, in order to stop the bad winds, מעלה ומוריד, כדי לעצור כללים רעים, up and down in order to stop the bad kind of rain, the bad kind of water, frost or whatever it is. הרמב"ם כותב, the Rambam writes, מוליך ומנענע ראש הלולב 3 פעמים, he has to do it to each direction 3 times, ומביא ומנענע ראש הלולב 3 פעמים, וכן בעלייה בירידה. In other words, 3 times to each direction that we do. מי שבא בדרך ולא היה בידו לוטב לילול, somebody who's traveling on the way, and he doesn't have a lulav to shake it. Now, what's the problem? Yeah, before we get into that, what's the problem over here? In the Lulav, in the mitzvah of Lulav, you're not allowed to eat. You're not allowed to do anything before you shake the Lulav in the morning. That's why, before we even come to shul, we want to eat. We go up to the sukkah, we shake the Lulav, and then we eat. But this guy now is on the way. He doesn't have a Lulav, right? So he's on the way. So what happens? He can't do nothing. That's right. So it says, what should he do? Likshikanes lebeito itol al shulchano. When he's going to go to his sukkah, or whatever it is, he has to...
so in other words, in the morning he didn't have it, he went somewhere on that, and he came back to his house.
Or even he's in his neighbor's place now, that he went to. He's traveling.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. So he's somewhere, in an inn on the way. He says, don't eat.
Right, but in the morning he didn't have a lulav.
He didn't have a lulav, that's right.
So he didn't eat all day, or what?
Oh, so let's see. Itol al shulchano. In other words, before eating, what should you do? Make the lulav. That's what it says. Im shachach litol et alulav kodem achilato. If he didn't do the lulav before he ate, yafsik mesudato vitol talulav. Even in the middle of the meal. You're in the middle of the meal. Oh, I forgot. Stop. Go do the lulav and come back to it. Lo natal shacharit et alulav. What happens if you forgot completely? Or you didn't have the lulav available completely? Whatever the reason was. Itol ben ha'arbaim. Klomar achar hatzorayim. Do it at mincha. Not a problem. Why? Shekol hayom kasher lulav. The entire day is kosher for the mitzvah of lulav. Lemitzvat netilat lulav. In other words, if you ate even though it's okay, you can still do the lulav even though you ate. You weren't supposed to eat. But even though you ate, it's fine. The entire day is kosher for lulav. If it's sunset, you missed it.